Hi, I'm Tim Tyler, and this is a video about my microphone. I've recently got a new microphone. It's an ISK CRU Studio USB microphone. Here it is. You're listening to it now, and that's what the microphone looks like in its shock mount. Got this microphone off eBay. It cost me £75. I got it from a manufacturer, or rather from a seller called Mike's Direct. Basically bought it on the basis of their reputation. The microphone itself is from a manufacturer who seems relatively new in the UK, and I couldn't find all that many reviews of the microphone on the internet, so I'm contributing one now, although I'm not a microphone expert. Microphone generally pleasing. The level of noise is much lower than on the webcam microphone which I bought it to replace, which is one of the main reasons I got it, so that's satisfying. Like having a microphone in front of me separate from the webcam microphone just too far away to provide a good quality signal at a reasonable intensity. Initially things didn't seem to be going too well though. When I first got the microphone, I plugged it in and found that it worked okay on its own, but if I tried to plug it in simultaneously with my webcam, then the two would refuse to work at the same time, and I would get either a signal from the microphone and no picture on the webcam, or just a picture on the webcam, and there was no possibility of them both working at once, it seemed, which was a little disturbing to me, since that was one of the main reasons why I'd got the microphone in the first place, so I could use it in conjunction with my web camera. I spent a while reinstalling device drivers, updating my webcam software to the latest version, generally trying to remove software incompatibility problems. Eventually, after some time doing that without success, I got down on my knees under my desk, examined my USB cable situation, and decided that rationalization would probably be in order. I had a KVM switch and a powered USB hub between both my microphone and my webcam and my computer. And so what I did was plug the microphone straight into my computer and plug the webcam into a USB hub, one step removed from my computer, and that resolved the problem. Now I can use both the microphone and the webcam simultaneously without them fighting or causing any problems. I do sometimes get dropouts caused by my computer having a think, apparently, while the microphone and the webcam are in operation. Whether or not having a second USB microphone has made that situation worse, that's not entirely clear to me at the moment, but that situation is manageable, it seems to me. Next, I guess the thing to do is to compare with the signal with a few other microphones I've got. So first of all, you've been listening to this one so far, and now next of all the Logitech 9000 Pro webcam that I've got. So here we go. Now what you're listening to is the microphone associated with my Logitech 9000 Pro webcam. If I tap it, you can hear that this is the microphone which is producing the signal. You'll probably hear a lot more background noise, and that seems to be a feature of the Logitech webcam microphone. Next microphone is this one, microphone associated with my Sennheiser headphones. So here we go. This is the microphone on my Sennheiser headphones. It's a noise cancelling microphone, and it's what I was previously using for speech recognition purposes before my new microphone. And then lastly, the camera on my camcorder. See how that goes. Okay, and lastly, this is the microphone on my camcorder, and what I'm showing you here is the microphone, web camera, my screens, keyboard and so on, and that's just to show you the setup. I've got a gooseneck holding up the webcam, another gooseneck here holding up the microphone. Because the microphone's so heavy, I've got this bar, aluminium bar, that acts as a reinforcing cable or a reinforcing mount for the gooseneck. If it weren't for that, the gooseneck would not be strong enough to hold up the microphone, because the microphone is so big and heavy, basically. So that's the configuration that I have. Next, back to the ordinary microphone, I think. Okay, now we should be back to the ISK USB microphone. Disadvantages of this microphone. It seems to me I bought a microphone that I decided that I wanted to prioritise quality, and I'm quite happy with the quality. However, the microphone is big and it's heavy, The fact that it's large means that I can't see what's in front of me while I'm using the microphone as clearly. I mean, I've got my keyboard in front of me and I may want to type while using the microphone, especially when using it for speech recognition purposes. Also, the kind of weight of the microphone means that I have to have a fair amount of equipment to kind of support the microphone in space. With that, I don't want to have the microphone on a desk stand right in front of me, because then I can't interact with my keyboard properly. So I've got it mounted sideways, but in order to support the heavy weight, a significant distance sideways, so I've got means of mounting it without having mount going directly down on my desk and getting in my way. I've got to have a fair amount of mechanical kind of equipment to actually support the sheer weight of the microphone that far away from the mounting point. So that's not ideal. Microphone too big and too heavy. Ideally I'd like a smaller microphone, not necessarily any different quality. I suspect a large quantity of the weight and size of this microphone is not really technically necessary. I can't. I'm maybe wrong about this, but I expect it's mainly empty space and unnecessary metal chassis that's causing the weight-related problems from my perspective. Microphone not ideal in that respect, but big improvement on the webcam microphone in terms of quality, and that was the main thing I wanted. So quite satisfied. Enjoy.